Alright, so we have just arrived at Badwater Basin, and me and Brandon were here back in September. There's the Lou. There she is, the Lou. So the Badwater Basin has received its name because the Lou has approached the water and she has drinking from the water and she has said exactly, that's what she said. Nah, oh my goodness. Well, this can be a dancing vlog, that's fine too. So oh, wait a minute, okay. Oh, I brought my that was pretty great. There's no way I can formulate words. Okay, so let's see. We went to, this is the 4th location today. We went to,
oh, that was a rock. It's still not a rock.
What was the first one we went to?
Today?
Yeah.
We started at Artist Drive.
Oh yes, we went to Artist Palette and Artist Drive. And then we have experienced Devil's Golf Course, and then we went to the Natural Bridge, and then this is the last destination of the evening, which is Badwater Basin. And these are salt flats that go on for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. And I have brought my jug so that I can gather some salt. So my goal this evening is to make it to the end of the salt path ahead of us and gather the cleanest salt that I can. So I've gathered more and more things from my apothecary shelf. We've gathered 2 different minerals from Artist Palette. One is the mineral, one's like chlorite and the other one is
Hepatite?
Hepatite?
Something like that, red?
Yeah, so the hepatite.
I think it's
hematite.
not hepa.
I have to do more research on them. So I've gathered both of those minerals, and Badwater is kind of smelly. Is it?
A little bit.
Just maybe we should do the Google review.
Oh, it smells.
It just smells. And so I gathered the hematite and the chlorite, and I will put them into glass vials for my my shelf. And I've also gathered borax yesterday, which you saw, and then today I am gathering some salt. So I have a little bit of salt from Devil's Golf Course, and then I'm gonna try and gather some salt from here if we can find any. Ooh, moon.
Almost a half moon.
And I will have so many new things to do witchy things with. I don't know what most of them are for, except for my thorns. And I know what I use my thorns for. But
What do you use your thorns for?
for my thorns are so I derived this understanding from hoodoo. And hoodoo, they capture the energy and use the energy of the earth and harness it and discover its energy properties based on what the plant or rock or whatever, what its purpose is. And so for thorns from cacti, I view that the thorns, they help defend and protect the cacti from various creatures that may want to come and eat its succulent juices. And so for the thorns, I have gathered a jar of thorns, and I actually take a nice spiky thorn and I put it in my hat. And so I use thorns as a it is a heart. I don't know if you can see it there. I use thorns as a little extra defense mechanism for my mental health. And so, yes, you might be like, but Rachel, if you stick a thorn in your hat, you're stabbing your brain. Well, you know, you just gotta be careful about how you position it and hope that you don't fall on your head, or that something doesn't fall onto your head and stab a thorn through your skull. So, so I guess
It'd be a pretty sturdy thorn, though.
Yeah, they're awfully sharp. So,
But I feel like they would give under the strength of the skull. Might stab your scalp though. Be bloody.
ouch.
Oochy ooch.
So you're right. So, but I think it's kind of cool. So some of the things that I've gathered, I understand how I can use them in my practices, and some of the things I have gathered or felt called to gather, and I don't know exactly why yet. So I have that cave water, I have sand from the sand dune, the Mesquite Valley sand dunes or something from here in Death Valley, and I have now those two minerals, borax, which I think it's borax. I'll have to do research, find out what it really is, and I will gather more salt.
Well, science says it's borax. It must be true.
So there's much research to be had. I'm going to do more research on the actual minerals that I gathered from Artist Palette as well. And I hope that I will not get in trouble, because I believe that the legality of gathering things from national parks is questionable.
Well, luckily for you, nobody will ever know unless you like post a video or something.
Oh shit. Oh no! So hopefully I never become famous and this never gets out, and then you'd have to prove it, because I could just be spewing stuff out of my booty and you never know that it...
I don't think so.
You know, what do you mean? You have to find them.
Oh,
You don't know
want
that's
them.
to be true. So hopefully I
As
don't
long
get...
as you don't post a video acknowledging that you did it, you
I
should be
didn't.
good.
I didn't do any of these things. This is just all what I would do
Hypothetically speaking.
if I were a witch, which I'm not. So if I were, then the idea of pondering these sorts of things, of how these minerals that I didn't gather from Artist Palette and wherever else, I don't even remember the names of these places I've been to. How could I know what was there? I don't know.
Oh, good. I don't know.
Wow, there's a light way over there.
That's a person.
It's on that mountain.
Uh-huh.
Curious.
It's a
So,
person.
yeah, that didn't happen. And then I don't know if you can see it. Jupiter and Saturn.
There you go.
Oh, you can see them.
Mm-hmm.
They are right there. Jupiter and Saturn are aligning, and this will be the first time that they have aligned in Venus. Yes, Venus is up there as well. And this will be the first time they are aligning in since 1200 AD or something. Pretty incredible. Tomorrow, right? Today's the 20th?
Should be the
Tomorrow
21st,
is the 20th.
Right, yeah.
So,
The Monday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
On Tuesday,
Wow.
the two planets will align.
Wow. I messed that up.
So I'm trying to be mindful and be present, and it's really been nice to see Lolly and I am going to miss her a lot. And so I am doing my best to not ponder the moment of our parting, but to be present in this beautiful salt flat. Woot! 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 Woot woot! Woot! So I'm trying to be mindful and present in the moment that is now, and not in any other moment than the moment that currently is, and to embrace these last moments of our wandering Death Valley. So I shall now that we have wandered quite the distance from the loo, but the lance has arrived.
Hello.
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 Hello? Where's the loo?
The Lou is checking to make sure that Lou locked the door.
Oh, the loo. Okay, so I shall now be present and enjoy the last little bit of light, the last little bit of Lou and Lance time, and I will embrace every second of it. So, toodaloo! Tomorrow we shall be, actually tonight we shall be in Kingman. And then after that,
Who knows?
we imagine that we will be back home. Alright. Alright, I love you. You cannot really see me anymore, but I am still here. Alright, bye!